heard that. You're not that sneaky, okay? I'm sneaky because I'm the only comic who came from the audience. I was between you, you didn't realize that shit. I'm from Venezuela. I like that one of the comics was like, yeah, like the Venezuelans, like, you have Venezuela in the north side, you see where that I didn't woo? That's protection, okay? It's for myself. Actually, I'm from Venezuela, and before, when people were like, oh, where are you from? I was like, oh, Venezuela. People were like, oh, Minnesota? I was like, what the fuck, no. So I correct them. It's like, no, Venezuela. But now, after all the Venezuelan gang shit, I'm from Minnesota, baby. Go Vikings, whatever they say. I don't know what they say. Like, I'm from Minnesota now. Actually, like recently, I got into the Big Gator Comedy Festival that's gonna happen this year in New Orleans.
Nice.
Nice, yeah. I'm the first Venezuelan in this comedy festival. They think I'm from Minnesota. Don't tell them otherwise, please. But yeah, like learning, I know I have an accent, but like learning English is difficult, like more in America, because I learned something learning English here, and it's that you Americans are lazy as fuck. Yeah, you don't want to speak your own language. You have way too many acronyms. You know what an acronym is? You know? You laugh, but no one answered. They're like, don't answer. You know what? Okay. No, yes, I have a show with Mexicans. So it's like, do you know what an acronym is? And they say no, and I was like, I'm gonna skip this joke. I'm not gonna explain this shit right now. But you use way too many. You have like FYI, ASAP, MILF. You know what a MILF is? You can just explain for the people.
Mother, I'd like to fuck.
Beautiful sentence. Mother, I like to fuck. Why would you make that an acronym? It's a fucking beautiful sentence. Mother, I like to fuck. I love it. Like, and the problem with English is that when you're learning English, they don't teach you like, hey, this is English, but if you're gonna speak with an American, they're gonna give you letters, and you have to find out what the fuck. So imagine my confusion. The first time I was in a party with my friend, and my friend was like, hey man, BRB. And he left. I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, why did he leave? Like, where are you going? I was expecting letters. So what I heard was B, the black and yellow insect. R, bees. And I was like, what the fuck is happening with the bees? Like, he just recite poetry and left. Like, what is happening? Then he came back and he was like, be right back. And I felt so stupid and so humiliated that I want revenge. So what I'm doing now, every time I'm with him, I say 2 Spanish words and I fucking leave. I'm with him, I'm like, dude, perro es delicioso, and I fucking leave. And he's confused and I'm happy, that's how it works. Okay, let's see, like, what do you think about my accent?
I'm sorry?
What do you think about my accent? No, this happens a lot. This happens a lot. What do you think about my accent? Like, can you speak better? What do you
I think it's cool.
You think it's cool?
Yeah.
Do you think it's cute?
I think it's, yeah, it's sexy.
Do you think it's sexy? Two wikis right now? Okay, that was too much. I'm so sorry. You're divorced, but I don't know if you're desperate. But it looks a little bit.
Do you want to add me on Instagram?
Yeah, for sure, after that beer. Actually, I would love a beer. Okay. I'm just flirting with a guy. I'm super straight, but it's like, if you give me a beer, like, I'll fuck you. Okay. But this accent had get me into troubles, and you may ask, you may ask, so this sexy Latino accent got this guy into troubles. And I used to sell, I'm hearing what you're saying. I used to sell sweet pastries in a restaurant, and I know you're like, that's not the way to pronounce it. But I'll keep saying pastries because I work in a restaurant, and recently we closed the patio, and someone was like, it's actually pronounced patio. It's like, what the fuck? Like, it's the same letters. It's PH. Choose a fucking sound. But I was selling my sweet pastries. And I got this customer, right? And this customer was like, okay, she bought one, she went to her table, she ate it, and she came back, and she's like, that was delicious, I will have another one. So I sold her another one. She went to her table, she ate it, and she came back. And she was like, I shouldn't do this, I shouldn't do it. It was a white woman. I shouldn't do this, but I'll have another one. So I sold her another one. And I wanted to say something you American people say when someone likes sweets. I wanted to say, oh, you have a sweet tooth. But in my logic, if you like sweets, it's not gonna be just one tooth. It's gonna be all of them. So I said to her, oh, I can see you have nice sweet teeth. And I spent the rest of the day in HR trying to explain what the fuck happened. She has sweet teeth, but that was not the moment to say it, okay? Because that made me look like a pervert, and I am, but I didn't want to look like one. I want to like hide it a little bit, like my Venezuelan. It's the same. You're hiding. Actually, like someone said about the kings are hereditary, and yes, they are. Actually, I'm 31. How old are you?
Oh, 34.
34. Okay.
Yeah.
I
I'm
believe.
divorced.
Yeah, we heard that at the beginning. Like this is all circle. I was in the back. I was hearing all that was happening. I'm not gonna ask you stuff anymore. How old are you?
39.
39. Okay, you're gonna be related with this. I believe before, porn was not as accessible. So how was your first encounter with porn? Like, what happened? Like, how? He laughed immediately. Like,
It was like on a top shelf by dad's VHS.
top shelves VHS. You saw the VHS and you're like, yeah, I like VHS. Like, VHS makes me horny. Like, keep going because this is just like an utensil in the house. Like, what else? Just, or you're horny about VHS? No, something happened. What happened?
It's up there and like whenever my parents.
It's really important that this is up, okay? It's really important that the VHS is up.
They're usually down. There's a bunch up there. There's something about these
Okay.
VHS things. So I pull it down and then it's like.
You can say it.
It's more.
Okay.
It's women in saran wrap and like.
And you're like, how old are you? Where are you? Like 5.
Like 14, 15 maybe.
So you were like, I'm gonna watch this shit, right? That's the first encounter of like people over 30 with porn. Like you steal it, like, and I did that with my dad. Like I was looking at something in the room and I found this DVD that was porn. And I was like, I'm gonna watch this shit. So it was my dad's. I gotta be careful. So what I did is like I opened the case, take the CD, put it in my DVD, jerk off, and then put it back. Every time I had to do the same. Take it out, put it in my DVD, jerk off, put it back. Every time. Take it out, put it in my DVD, jerk off, put it back. This was just the first day, okay? This was the first day. But I have to do this fucking system every time because it's his porn. But one day, like, this is back in Minnesota, you know? This is back in Minnesota, so in Minnesota, all CDs, like, is, like, piracy, okay? Like, so all CDs is, like, white, just a white, plain CD. So, one day I was like, what if I don't put it back? So I took the porn, I watched At Your Coffee because I follow instructions, and then I put back Fast and Furious, and I never thought about it until recently, and I was like, what happened the next time my dad was horny? Like my dad was just butt naked, he was ready, lube, sticking his hands, he put the CD, and it's just Vin Diesel's physical car. Like, probably he was really mad. But there's a possibility that he was hornier. And he was watching that Vin Diesel, those muscles, and he was like, I'll do it for the family. That's how my dad comes. I don't know where. Do I have like where's Cat? Do I have? Do I have 20 seconds? You're not getting my new job, fuck you. And in 20 seconds I cannot tell you. But you were amazing, thank you very much. Clap it up for Cat Diaz.